Hi, second graders. We are going to work on a skill called cause and effect in reading today. And this can be another tough skill. It takes some extra practice. We did start this skill way back when we did the Tara and Tyree story, but cause and effect deal with events in the story. And the cause is why something happened, and the effect is what happens. So here, this is a cause. Because it rains, what happens? Well, we could have a rainbow. Because it's raining, the weather could be very stormy. Because it's raining, we could have some flowers grow. So when we're reading, we're thinking of the events and how they're kind of connected, how one event can cause something else to happen. Let's look at some pictures today. So once again, the effect is what happens, and the cause is why or the reason it happens. So this book falls. Why? Ask yourself, why did it happen? Oh, because the books were heavy. What happened? This car got towed. Why? There could be lots of reasons why the car gets towed, but the reason is because it broke down. Something happened to it. This yarn gets tangled. That's what happened. Well, why? Ask yourself, why did that happen? That's the cause. Well, the kitty was playing with the yarn, and the cat caused the yarn to get tangled. So we're going to think about a couple things that happened in our scarcity story, because there's also cause and effect events in our scarcity story. So I have the effect here in red. Remember, the effect is what happened. Well, in our story, there were not enough oranges to sell whole oranges and orange juice. That's what happened. That's the effect. So now we have to ask ourselves why. We have to find the cause. What caused this to happen? So there's that word because. So can you think a minute? What caused this to happen? Take a minute to talk about it in your classrooms, if you're at home with an adult or somebody else that's sitting with you, even say it in your own head. Let's see if you're right. What was the cause? Why did this happen? Because the hurricane damaged the orange trees. So that's the cause. I have the cause underlined. So I'm going to read it one more time here. There were not enough oranges to sell whole oranges and orange juice because the hurricane damaged the orange trees. There can be other reasons, but in our story, that was the reason why there wasn't enough of oranges to make orange juice and sell whole oranges. So I'm trying to use colors to help you organize your thoughts. I have the effect, what happens in red, and the cause in blue. Let's look at one more. This time I'm starting with the cause. The cause is in blue and is underlined. Because the oranges were scarce in the stores, remember what scarce means? That was a vocabulary word. Scarce means there weren't enough for everybody that wanted them. So this is the cause. Because the oranges were scarce in the stores, now I need the effect. What happened? What happened because of this? Take a minute, talk about it in your class. Do you remember from our story what happened because of this? Let's see if you're right. What happened because there weren't enough oranges? Because the oranges were scarce. Because the oranges were scarce in the stores, the oranges cost more money. That's what happened. And we can flip it around. We can say the oranges cost more money. Why? Because the oranges were scarce in the stores. There weren't enough for everybody. And I know in our class, we've talked about lots of things that are scarce in the stores lately. So this is a tough skill and we will keep practicing it. But in our story, Scarcity, there were many events that had a connection. One event caused another event to happen. Great job today. I'll see you tomorrow.